If you've come to surrender, I accept.
I heard a sense of humor can be of comfort when facing death.
Aramis? Aramis? He's gone.
Right, what are we gonna do?
Find him before he gets himself killed.
So you've risen from the grave.
You failed to kill me, if that's what you're referring to.
By an instrument, you have the hands of a musician.
We are looking for Fleur Baudin. She has run away from her family and they are anxious.
Anxious to marry her into a life of domestic slavery, no doubt. She's not here.
One man on his own. Shouldn't be a problem. On the other hand...
Shoot them!
Did you get him?
Athos, please.
So, you're not dead. And you're not drunk.
I have to know the truth.
I don't believe Treville is guilty, and I never will. But we won't stand in your way.
Do what you have to do.
Mind the uniform.
It doesn't look right on you.
Too shiny, too new.
It's like your mum's dressed you.
Exactly.
Aramis?
I gave her an education, clothing and food. Is that a crime?
It is if you encourage the reckless act that cost her life.
Don't have any weapons here.
One musket and some charges for shooting rabbits and Protestants.
There is something...
That looks better.
Much better.
Who knows, one day you might even land a hit.
Never gonna happen.
You're mistaken. What motive could a musketeer possibly have for wanting to kill the Duke of Savoy?
The gunshots were nothing more than a firework display.
You're certain?
Either that or they were the worst assassins ever.
Paris is no place for pious men.
Your bag, Father. It was found in the morgue with the body of the man who stole it. I'll see it's returned to you before you leave.
Did your revenge taste sweet?
For a moment. And then something strange happened. The world seemed diminished without you.
So, how should we do this?
These barrels contain brandy. Rather good army knife, I believe.
Athos, now is not the time.
May not have the uniform, but once a soldier. And soldiers don't kill women. Can't see what they're building. They could be tunneling.
About what you saw?
I didn't see anything because I've been in here all morning, and so I couldn't possibly have seen a thing. You understand?
Will not be owned by anyone.
So what they say is true. You are a rebellious woman.
Did I mention this has to count?
Thanks for the reminder.
How do I know you won't betray me?
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Soldier is never out of control, and he's one of the best.
We came looking. Sharon said you were having such a good time, you didn't want to see us.
Your Eminence, may I congratulate you on capturing the culprit.
How was my funeral?
The captain had some very nice things to say about you.
Porthos even shed a few tears.
I'm sorry to miss it.
It will be an ambush. She has no intention of letting any of us live.
You brought a wanted man into my house, a deserter.
Deserter and assassin.
It is my responsibility to see it through.
Instead of giving yourself one last moment of glory, you should be giving D'Artagnan the chance to win his commission from the king. Do say if you're not happy.
No, I'm happy.
I don't believe Mellendorf acted alone. The assassins were hired by a woman, perhaps the woman who killed the moneylender. Be assured I will not rest until she is brought to justice.
Excellent. Forgive me. I'm late for Mass.
Her and whoever she works for. Told us what you were doing. We might have been able to plan this properly.
Yes, sorry.
No. Let's keep it suicidal.
I would have taken your word. It was you who insisted on the search.
Why are you doing this?
It's what I'm good at.
This is not how a soldier behaves. The white flag, officer's boots, your men holding line.
Give him a message. Tell him his friends will clear his name.
You left him to die. We saved him. His real friends.
Friends? You'd murder each other for the sake of a coin.
So how did you know about this place?
I own it.
Worried? I won't kiss you again if you don't desire it.
I'm better prepared to fight you off this time.
Perhaps Athos doesn't care about 20 dead musketeers.
Insulting the man who holds your life in his hands, I see you are a fool as well as a coward.
I should have guessed.
It seems we are both prone to resurrection. He'll never be king, but he'll be happier than the man who is.
The first time I've ever cooked.
That's hard to believe.
Would you like another?
Thank you, but I'm full.
What is it?
I have come to apologize. I was overzealous. The key to Bonaire's warehouse. Everything in it is rightfully yours. If I were you, I'd move it before the Cardinal takes an inventory. No one must ever know of this. Technically, we're both guilty of treason.
I should get back.
Shout if you need me.
Why would I need you?
Does that frighten you?
No. But I was married once, and now I'm done with romance.
Why are you showing me this?
Don't you feel responsible?
Whenever I hear the sound of hammering, I always think of St. Joseph the Carpenter.
I doubt they're building anything a saint would approve of. Sorry about that. Is it bad?
Bad enough. You were supposed to shoot me in the arm, Athos.
A shot to the side is so much more authentic.
You were the Comte de la Fère, a son of the nobility? How many servants did it take to run this place?
No more than 20, including my valet and housekeeper.
Quite modest, then.
Servants make me uncomfortable.
Leave the birds alone.
I hate these birds and their...
I thought this was paradise.
That was 2 days ago. Now, I'm bored.
Porthos. It's a pity neither of us is the marrying kind.
Draw if you wish. It will be our duty to kill you, and, incidentally, our pleasure.
Vincent. How many times did I beg him to break with Pastor Ferrand and that nest of vipers?
Perhaps he had second thoughts. You ask questions, find out who's behind this. Why kill them when you didn't have to?
We're glad to find you well, Your Eminence. I doubt that. But thank you for the sentiment.
Please kneel. Get on your knees before he changes his mind. If it's any consolation, Mother Superior is next door, praying for our immortal souls.
Aiming, you aim there deliberately.
Accuracy isn't easy after 3 bottles of wine.
I made her a promise.
Then we'd better help you.
So why do they call it the Court of Miracles?
Because entering it opens the eyes of blind men and gives more cripples the use of their legs than our Lord ever did.
But I believe marriage to be a curse. I will not submit to it.
As it happens, I agree. But why?
Our last shot.
If I ever complain about an assignment not being exciting enough...
I'll punch you so hard you'll beg me to kick you.
Yeah, I was going to say, remind me of this moment, but that works too.
It's the best way with Porthos. We've learned from experience. He folds.